So you are loyal and faithful to it. I think the other word I will use for it is faithful. So once you are faithful to it, you give in your all. Yes,
Okay.
Juma time say that is the time you go for Obako Ejuma.
Yes.
So as in a relationship, husband so when here time say you have to be there at that time.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of things that happens in relationships. I am a young say fault. I watch a movie and
Breasty, me
let you know
also. Go ahead, on him.
come again.
Breasty is on. I have a color on the hold. Until the me
Okay,
catching
we'll pick Steve very
Yes.
soon.
Yes.
So it was like Oba no akɔfa ne nuabaa bɛfie hɔ, bɛrima no sɛ ɔmfa ne mfiri hɔ. Okay, the man was trying to tell the woman something, but no ɔnte aseɛ. He being a loyal man, he found so many ways of getting rid of the ne sister no from the house, lady ne sister no, and the lady didn't listen. Like na so sisi until she, ɔte na ne nane kunu ne ɔbaa ne nyim. I think the man is a loyal man who was trying to find a way of getting rid of the woman now because it was a temptation he wanted to get rid of. Okay, so it is just about setting up your mind, tuning in your mind. Nana, if you're in a relationship and the person is not loyal to you, trust me, you are doomed. You can't mark his or her words. You just say there is no hope, and I say it been looking like anytime. But when you are guys are very committed and faithful to each other and you are loyal to each other, you go by your words.
Okay, so loyalty. Okay, Mami Breasty, but I have a few questions. I have another area. Me pesi yeah different. You debating on one point that your friend saying Roxy made about cell phones and privacy and aside you know kind of. I hope you remember that. But
Okay.
let me pick Breasty. Breasty,
Yes.
we have a caller on the line. Breasty,
Canada,
today.
Michelle Himan. So I think that Lady Ninja more interview, make a good point.
Yes, yes. She'll be
Yes.
on you.
But yeah, it's about two people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more of one-sided rather than the two joining together.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a better one-sided, there tend to be problems because nipa baako ɛna ɛyɛ biribiara. Ɛyɛ sɛ ɔbɛrima no ɛyɛ sei, ɛyɛ sɛ ɔbaa no yɛ sei. That's what's going on, and sometimes in a marriage relationship, it breaks it up. No? But if we see it as two-sided, yeah, maybe you'll be working towards it. It might not be perfect. May not be because there's no perfect relationship.
Okay.
If we expect a perfect relationship, then you don't need to work on it.
I'm not. I don't know say if I follow your Canada, but also say it has to be two. Both your friend is saying in relationship has to be committed, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
On both sides.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be one person being committed and the other person not committing to it. And there'll always be a shortfall.
Okay.
Okay.
If we all agree that we are going in it together, then both of us have to work towards it.
Okay.
But most of the emails are one-sided, where we define this person is the one that has to do this. What is it? And it's a manner. I mean, whom be big runner is a me make me I won't do it because there's a definition here where there is a way. That is where the problems comes in.
Okay.
And it's a befana be a so banana and no maybe a banana and the ultimate area. What will you do? Now won't sure you can do it. But you say that it is a responsibility to one year. That will create problems.
But
but where where the two of you agree is even though there are some things that in this one you will see when we are now when if we put that aside in a relationship and say that the two of us, can do any of these, except Fabian and then one BBC, that is different. What they are saying, because only will be out the function perform. But yeah, Johnny and I'm nipa baako, me fan be one oyere wɔ hɔnom nkɔlaa wɔ hɔnom nkɔlaa no ekɔ school ebi a ɔbaa no ɔkɔ a wosi nkɔlaa no na when they say you won't do it. What is here? Because we're creating as a responsibility for her to always do it.
Okay.
In the back on the one, you know, I will step in. You say that you're a responsibility to own it.
But I know be being committed in the relationship. Or him jumping if question be sana. I know Robert Steve. Then I know said that means you are committed. Say relationship that woman and warrior and I say adia woman no you are committed. You are tied together. It is Obana and me and
yes,
the
commitment have to come from the two of you.
Yes, but
most relationship is defined on one side.
Okay, but
okay.
Okay. On him anything else? I'll be sano. Why you quiet?
Oh, the money any point
about the point to make. But I'm say me pushy breast Steve na me yana na metina say no. It's we are committed. How does it differentiate from being loyal and are disloyal to the person? If senipa kuna anya, it's a make me befie 1 year meye doesn't still mean say I'm loyal to you. Doesn't mean say if something happens to you I'm going to be there. Doesn't mean say offer me and I do 24/7 I'm going to be there because your happiness is I'm tied to you. I hope say maybe I'm person push you fan.
Yeah, with that loyalty, there will not be any commitment.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so it's part of it. It's a package.
Exactly.
It comes together.
Okay.
Well, you can't leave one and say because if you are loyal, definitely you'll be committed to doing something.
Okay.
That is why
okay.
You are loyal in doing everything. Mm-hmm. Definitely, that means that you will be committed to the relationship.
Okay.
But most of nipa asikina muno. Every we are working towards improving everything in the relationship, regardless of how many years that you've been in the relationship. Mm-hmm. It is a continuous improvement until the day that maybe Nyankopon ebe separating Museba free hokwa. Or that mentality there will always be problems.
Okay.
And we have to have the mindset every day. We are worried for 20, 30 years. We are still continuing to work together to improve that relationship.
Okay.
There's no improvement when one is taken away or one passes on. That is where it stops.
Okay.
But your mentality now always will make a reference to the past. Oh, me not trying to be at 30 years today. But meanwhile, you can see that within that 30 years, that is wrong. But all those years, what counted as bad years? Because we are always remembering the bad times than the good times that we spent together.
Okay. All right. Good point, Brad Steve. Yeah, that's it. I think then after I says if there's no commitment on him, there cannot be a relationship, or you cannot be loyal, or you always going to be disloyal to your friend is saying your spouse or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, if that commitment is not there. So it looks like the commitment.
Because if you're not faithful to a partner, how are you going to be loyal to the person? I mean, it all comes together.
Yeah.
And or like a mama warrior and as a relationship, no. You can't tell me, say, what kind of creature me? You are loyal to me when you are cheating. It's say what kind of creature me? Who dear now still now cheating. When you go and cheat, you come and tell me, should I enjoy, should I be happy because you're being loyal to me?
I want to see the first I say go and cheat and come and tell your husband or your wife.
It happens.
Okay, cheating or catching the wife and the husband.
Oh Oh yeah, it happens. Relationship are more no.
Hey.
I mean, and sometimes you don't have to wait for no tea. Circumstances are there. It's a disrespect of wakuchiti. Now, baby, catch your wife and that's our girlfriend. Okay,
Yes.
but circumstances are there.
Okay.
Some of them it's just a coincidental, like a basi, unexpectedly in a basi. So things like that, I expect to catch your partner and I'll find it out. Nana is the best. It's very hard, but it's the best. Trust me.
You go in and tell your partner, say, I'm cheating, and I say I went out and slept with this
Oh
person.
yes.
What do you think say your partner is going to do?
Oh, he or she is going to be hurt, but it's better than I have a cousin whom I talk to so much. They'll be catcher me. Sometimes he goes out there, or you'll be like he meets people every day.
But you are not his wife or your
no, me can't be serious.
Okay,
we discuss everything he does. So sometimes he tells me or him, I messed up. What should I do? Then I'll tell him, go and tell your woman before she finds out. Because me know our catcher me no. Now there is something funny in this world, okay? We do things we think people don't know. But people know. I stay with people, I watch them do things, I pretend like I haven't seen it. I have seen it. Okay, into win per connoisseur. So it's better, especially that's what I said, say, if only it was not intentional. So why you say, oh yeah, they are. But say a mistake now when you be that. And why you go and tell me if I am with you and I mess up. I think say I was saying me catch you because me know me who say me. I'll tell you. Me try my own go answer. I mean it hurts, but I think say and only a better. There are some people who will hate you back with it as time goes on in a relationship. But that's why I keep on repeating say that is when you have regretted. Unregretted and you don't care about anybody. But if you love your partner and a mistake and a way, you would want you make
I don't. Maybe I have different opinion on that. I don't think being loyal to your partner means it's good. Say if you're loyal, you don't have to hide anything from them, right? And there's one question I Bisa Roxy, which I want us to discuss that as well. Your friend saying, but I don't think if you are loyal and you go out and cheat, and then you come back and tell your partner, say me, I know. Say if I do that, they are kicking me out of the house. Because
Nana, that is why relationships are very I'm being real with you. And it's a relationship very basa. I'll go and do something. Maybe I was me open in. I catch my partner no. Minka now be a third party be. I couldn't evidence and that's what Abeka airtime because the thing is the person going to see it in one is a disgrace. Two. And at three, when we come and break the news to you, it's a heartbreaking, okay? Even though, but just imagine, say, why are dear now I call this is what I did, baby, but I'm telling you because I regretted doing it. I'm not ready to it tells that you are not ready to do it again. You didn't enjoy doing it. Mistakes are there. Be missy anytime. Okay, we are human. There are a lot of times you fall in the trap of people. It is a big trap you ever regretted. There are some people. I was speaking to a friend some other time, and she told me that to him, there are some people I got in touch with when I was young, and right now when I see them, I'm a fairy. Okay, it's like that. Anything can happen. It's life. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Everybody is strong in his or her own way.
Yes.
There are lots of things you can't resist. Share my mentor, a crown for who say I see a chicken for, and they'll be saying, and then Kwana me we are dear. I am like you see a chew or more, say and then Kwana me, and your munina na your crown for that. Some of them on your crown for you are dear crowd, but I don't know obey na the ebectional because and it's not part of him or her.
Yeah.
And not part of him or her.
Yeah.
But the thing is that time no confess say. So it will be so nice, lovely to just go, baby, I did this and that. I do it, Nana, I do it. When I go out and I say like you could see, even Obi Krabe Pemia, I tell my partner this is what happened.
That is different.
And I said this is what I did.
Wabepel is different from sleeping with a person. That is totally different.
Now the thing is, my point is doing it for somebody to go and tell your woman or making him or her find out. You know, it's very wrong. It hurts.
Okay.
Than telling the person for the person to know that you have regretted what you did and you're not going to do it again,
Okay.
unless it is part of you. That is what you want to do.
All right. Time check
I
exactly.
think that one saves relationship than anything. And this is seven prediasa. Me this thing, if you are married to me or you are dating me, now be can be say try me. Me now be can try me. Now me no jaya say me no nya issue. I will say I'm a fool because you have been real to me. You have been loyal to me. Do I know until one can't try me so? Do I know the many things you are doing out there?
Before I pick our next caller on the phone, 3750, I'll pick your call. But Ohima, if se me be catch na ujamia and I say bani jamia, me ko catch my wife. Na my wife is jamia. Okay, and I say Ohima I'll be catch me na me jawa. Is it you are telling me say that is wrong or that is right?
That is very wrong.
That is very
so
wrong.
bad person Ujaya. Now we are not being loyal to only the human. Let's go spiritually here.
Okay.
You sin, you go to church, you catch and
Yeah.
so from there, I expect you to go and tell your partner that maybe this is what I did.
Okay.
Let her go.
Okay, so how many times are you going to? Okay, so first one when you're out, second one when you're out, third one. Then you are.
No, you don't. That's why I said.
You are telling the person to keep on going.
No? Say, unless you are fond of it.
Yeah.
You're fond of it, now saying don't worry yourself to even go and say.
So you are talking in terms of one time.
Exactly.
One time the baby see idea. You are loyal.
That
you
is,
have to
it's
be
not
open.
part of you. Mistake being a buy and
Now, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So you just apologize. Let the woman know before answer continue because I am disrespect. Who said my fifi mu? You get into Roxy with phone.
Phone. Yeah, we will get into that.
Phone and all that. I want you to pick the call and we will link you to other stories we have.
All right, 703-659-0625. We have a caller on the line. 3750. Patrick Frost and everything. Your last four.